Hi, back with eTrailer. Today we're going to be talking about the Saris Superclamp Bike Rack on the back of our 2021 Nissan Murano. Now this will be a solid choice. Just really handling this rack, it's going to feel super smooth and it can work with a lot of different bikes. And you're still going to get all the uses out of your Nissan Murano. But first thing I want to show you is how our bike on our rack is going to interact with the vehicle. So right here, you can tell we have plenty of space. So let's say you're on some bumpy roads. This thing is moving quite a bit. This is me pushing on it pretty hard, and we still have plenty of space, so you don't have to worry about making any contact. Now this is also going to have a weight capacity of 60 pounds per bike, so we can even accommodate heavy e-bikes. Now we're going to notice when I pull this lever here that the tilt is not going to be super dramatic. It's just going to be a little bit. But we don't need any more than this. We're still going to get plenty of clearance when we open up our hatch. This will be perfect if we're going shopping, we need to throw some groceries back here, we can do that. Or if you want to get ready for your ride, maybe grab your helmet, tie your shoes, you can do that. And once you're done, you can close this up and put this back into the seated position. All you have to do for that is to push up on the bike till this clicks into place. And this is a fairly lightweight rack, so it moves really well. But if we want to take a closer look at it, I have to remove my bike. So to do that, I'm going to start with the rear strap. We're only going to have one of these, but if I press on this gray button, you take that out, and you can even slide this up and down to accommodate for different wheelbases. I like this style because it personally is just really easy to work with. And when we go to the front side, that wheel cradle at the bottom is going to make contact on the front and back. So this gives you a really good hold even without that strap on the back. But to work this cradle here, or this arm, you just got to press this lever. It'll click, push out. If I let go, it'll retract back in. So make sure you pull out and keep it pulled out. It pulls in just like that. I like that because you don't have to worry about putting up any straps afterwards. And from here, we can just pick up our bike and take it out for a ride. Now, I will say you will still need to put up this rear strap we have in the back. I mean, you don't need to, but if you want things to look a little bit nicer, I definitely would. So let's go over a couple measurements now. The first measurement I like to go over is the ground clearance. The furthest point out to the ground is going to be about 19 inches. That's a pretty solid distance. So if you're going up any type of inclines like a driveway or a parking lot, this is going to give you a little more peace of mind even with those heavier bikes on here. Now for the total distance away it sits out, this is going to be a little bit over 23 inches. That's still pretty compact, especially for a two bike rack. Still always keep in mind if you are in those really tight spots like a garage or parking lot. But we can even save more space. What we have to do is pull on that lever again, and this time push up, just like this. And it doesn't save you a ton of space going out, but if I get that distance now, it's only going to be about 16 inches. So to save you a little bit of space. But in this position, we're not going to really block anything. So if we look up here, you'll notice that our license plate, our backup camera, taillights, and back window, none of that's going to be obstructed. And part of that is because we do have that pivot point further out. If that was closer to the vehicle, this would set up a little bit higher and it might block something. But this also lets me know that we have plenty of space to really access when we're installing this. So when I'm installing this, I can come over here and we can check out all our components. We're going to have an 1.25 inch shank, and it's going to have this 2-inch sleeve adapter on here, so it can work with your 2-inch receivers or 1.25 inch receivers. We'll have this smaller pin that goes through and connects to a lock core. That lock core is going to be key to like with the rest of the rack, making sure no one can take your bikes or your bike rack. And we're going to get a really good hold in here, and that's going to be because we have this anti-rattle knob here at the back of it. That's nice that we don't need any tools. You just have to come over here, tighten up by hand, and you're ready to go. But other than that, there's not a whole lot to it. I think this is just a solid option if you want something that's going to hold your bikes well and you don't like to manually move those arms around afterwards. But of course, if you guys have any other questions, please let us know here at eTrailer. Again, I'm Matt, and thanks for watching.